Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So here we are in 2020 doing some more memes. Nothing too special though. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a slightly different version of a clear for this map. But we have Leaf, however you want to pronounce his names. Mythic hero battle, and well, nothing too special as usual. Using desperation because for this kind of clear against Leaf, we probably can't one-shot him without some various means. So instead we're just going to use desperation, pick up the one-run KO that way, and it also helps out against some particular enemies to avoid counters and such that we would struggle with if we use Vantage. Brazen attack res for the extra res and attack, of course. Teki here, pretty standard melee tankish build. And tactics on these two buddies like usual. Running res tactic on legendary Azura so we can get more buffs at the start of a turn rather than having to dance for them, which is somewhat relevant for some of these matchups. We're just gonna start off straight off by taking out this Fire Sweep Red Archer pretty easily, no sweat. And in general, this Mythic hero battle is pretty straightforward for me. Not much going on in terms of shenanigans. It's mostly, the main problem I find in this Mythic hero battle is the healers, but even then they're not too terrible if you know what you're doing. Attack Smoke here also helps us out because as we will see in a bit, there's a Cav healer that spawns with Panic Plus and Restore. So definitely annoying if it weren't for the fact they're running Restore. So that allows us to manipulate the healer into not attacking us and thereby not removing our field buffs, which definitely is much appreciated. So they're just terrorizing all these units because they're too slow for Nino. So it's just easy one-run KOs here. And pretty large numbers, but it's the usual stuff that we're accustomed to at this point, and we're actually going to repo Nino out of there because we have to be able to deal with this particular archer pretty handily. And I believe this is not desperation range yet, so we actually have to deal with that archer using a different means. So we're going to attack the Sword Knight and dance here, take him out with Nino. And so now, it's pretty important we take him out with Nino and not Tiki, as you will see in a second here. So we're gonna hit end turn against this green Manakete. Pretty easy tank for Tiki here. And of course with Breath of Fog, a free dragon effective damage for a massive overkill. And here the main reason why we don't pick up the kill on the red armor with Adult Tiki is because we need to have Ignis up for this guy. Of course we could also, there's some other things we could have done, but this is the simplest one. And here order matters. We need to have Tiki be able to one-run KO the Bow Cavalier first, because otherwise we have this cleric here with Melancholy Plus. So, and here is that Panic Cavalier. But here, as you'll see, we are not in desperation range. So that'll allow, I believe 34 HP is actually desperation range. So it happens to go this way, but it doesn't matter in the end actually. So it's all fine and dandy. We're actually just gonna attack this Lance Knight. We don't actually care he has Panic Smoke. We're free to just go ahead and attack him here. Because, well, he can't one-shot Nino. And so he's just going to attack Tiki instead. We will be able to tank him and do a bit of damage back. Of course, thereby continuing the panic ploy shenanigans. And now here at this point, we're going to go ahead and take out this Lance Knight and prepare for the shenanigans. Have this blue Kev here, who unfortunately is a little too fast for Tiki when he's buffed for speed via the wave or whatever. So we're just going to hit end turn like so. And so now this will allow us to accelerate our Dragon Fang. We can have Dragon Fang at either 1 or 0 cooldown here because we're using Desperation. But it turns out it works out this way. So we're going to dance Nino here. And of course, he actually has 49 speed. But with dry speed in this, we have 56. So that's a clean double. And well, clean 1-round KO on this buddy. And to a degree, we're pretty far away from the one shot. It's not too feasible there. Now, because of the attack smoke, this Troubadour again is going to use Restore instead, which of course helps out the Blue Mage, but the Blue Mage will not be able to pick up the kill here, and that's thanks to Brazen Attack Res. So now we're just in a solid spot to win, and we're actually just gonna run at this point. It's slightly more optimal to run here. So we're just going to let the Troubadour heal him up. And now we can just go ahead and pick up the 1-round KO again, using Desperation. And the tactics just helping boost the damage. It wasn't necessary for this particular matchup, but in general, it's nice to have front-loaded damage without needing to dance. We're gonna dance like this just because we can. Use Desperation to pick up the kill on the Troubadour. And last but not least, just because we can, we'll give Tiki the final kill here. And a clean 0x2, and again, a massive damage against the green dragon here. Manakee, whatever you want, flying dragon, whatever you want to call him. And that's all for this one. Pretty straightforward Mythic hero battle. Not too difficult. So again, if you want to see a variation of a clear on this Mythic hero battle, let me know in the comments section. And I know there's like 2 days, 1 day left for it, so you don't have much of a window to actually comment that, but I will record it just in case someone actually does want to see it. Spoilers, it's just Nino doing her thing on Abyssal content. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.